What happens when teenagers and very young players walk onto a tennis court and play with the calm of champions? What happens when names that were unknown just a short time ago suddenly start pushing the biggest stars in the sport? That is what makes tennis so exciting right now. The game is changing in front of our eyes. A new group of players is rising fast. They are young, they are fearless, and they are not waiting their turn. They are stepping into the spotlight now. For many years, tennis fans got used to seeing the same great names win the biggest matches. That era gave us unforgettable moments. It gave us legends. It gave us champions who seemed impossible to beat. But sport never stands still. Time moves on. New talent always comes. And in tennis, that talent is arriving with shocking speed. Some of these players are still in their teens. Some are just starting adult life. Yet they are already facing huge crowds, huge pressure, and huge expectations. Even more amazing, many of them look ready for it. That is why this moment feels different. This is not only about young players winning a few matches here and there. This is about a full shift in the sport. These rising stars are bringing fresh energy. They move faster, they hit harder, they recover quicker. They also believe in themselves at a much younger age. In the past, a young player often needed years to grow into the pro game. Now some of them are learning faster than ever. They come in with strong training, smart coaching, and a bold mindset. They do not always play safe. They attack. They take risks. They believe they belong. And that changes everything for fans. It changes the feeling of every big tournament. It changes the future of the rankings. It changes how older stars prepare. A top seed can no longer look at a younger opponent and expect an easy day. That young opponent may be stronger, quicker, and less afraid than expected. One good week can change a career. One fearless match can turn a teenager into a global name. That is the kind of pressure and magic tennis is seeing right now. There is also something else that makes this new wave special. Fans do not just watch these players. Fans grow with them. People see their early struggles. People see the nerves, the mistakes, the lessons, and the breakthroughs. That creates a powerful connection. Viewers do not feel like they are only watching finished stars. They feel like they are watching the future being built point by point. That feeling is rare. It pulls people in. It makes every match feel bigger. Because when a young player wins, it can feel like the start of something huge. At the same time, being young in modern tennis is not easy. The spotlight arrives fast. One big win can make headlines around the world. One bad loss can bring doubt and criticism. Social media makes everything louder. Every shot gets studied. Every interview gets shared. Every mistake gets noticed. These young players are not only fighting opponents. They are also fighting pressure, noise, and expectation. That is why the best of them stand out so much. Talent matters, of course. But talent alone is never enough. The players changing the game are the ones who also have courage, control, and hunger. That is what makes this story so powerful. It is not only about age, it is about attitude. It is about how these players walk onto the court with belief. It is about how they refuse to be impressed by bigger names. It is about how they turn pressure into fuel. Some of them have already beaten players with far more experience. Some have already reached huge stages earlier than most people thought possible. And the scary part for everyone else is this: many of them are only getting started. Think about that for a moment. A player can still be learning life as an adult, and at the same time be asked to carry the hopes of a country, a new fan base, or even the future of the sport. That is a lot to handle. Yet some young stars seem built for it. They play with joy. They play with fight. They play like they have nothing to lose. And that can be dangerous for the rest of the tour. Experience is important, but confidence can shake the whole game. When youth and confidence come together, big changes happen fast. This is why fans in the USA, the UK, Canada, and around the world are paying close attention. Tennis is entering a new chapter. It is becoming younger, faster, and more open. New names are climbing, new rivalries are forming, new champions are getting closer. The next faces of the sport are not somewhere far away in the future. They are already here. They are already winning hearts. They are already making headlines. And they are already forcing the tennis world to ask one big question: who among them will rise above the rest and truly lead the next era? In this video, we are going to look at the young tennis stars who are doing more than just winning matches. They are changing how tennis feels. They are changing what fans expect. They are changing what it means to be young in this sport. Some are already stars, some are still on the edge of something big, but all of them are helping shape the future, and that future looks exciting. Stay with me until the end, because this is not just a list of talented young players. By the end of this video, you will see which rising stars have the best chance to rule the sport, who has the mindset to handle the pressure, and which names you should start watching now before the whole world catches up. The next great era of tennis may already be here, and it may belong to players who are still younger than many fans expect.